Welcome to Ether Ascended. Today's timeless pick a card is about your mission in this lifetime. So what is your mission in this lifetime? We have we have 5 piles today. Pile 1, we have the vision. Pile 2, the self. Pile 3, the bridge. Pile 4, the forest. Pile 5, the gem. I don't know why I'm saying the number 3 so many times, but I guess it's just habit. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile. See you at your pile. Welcome pile 1 if you chose the vision. This is your reading. This is your mission in this lifetime. This is all about what your mission in this lifetime is. Okay. So with the vision, in this lifetime you're meant to carry out a vision, okay? And this was coming on this is like, you're going to have some kind of revelation about what this is. Maybe you already have had a revelation about this vision. This may involve some sort of a partnership, okay? Someone who is like-minded. Two minds working together. The number 55 could be relevant. 5 is all about change, so this vision is meant to bring about some form of change here, and this is going to be carried out in a partnership. So you are someone's mirror, and you're both meant to do this together. So hand in hand, you're meant to take this forward together with someone else. You both are very like-minded, very smart people. But there's something different about what each one of you brings to the table. One of you is more creative and grounded. I don't know why, but it's coming across as creative and grounded. And the other one of you is more emotional and connected to the higher realms, more spiritual. So it's not to say, well, even person on the left, whether this is you or your partner, could be a business partner, romantic partner, both. There is some creativity there as well, but it's mostly intuition. And on this side, it's more of a connection to the material world where this creativity comes from. So both people are creative. It's just that creativity comes from different places. But you complement each other well. Like, you're very different people, but it's like you're the missing puzzle piece in each other's life. And I'm seeing a mountain at the end there, so it's like together you can climb this mountain, get to the top, but it's like it's not something you're meant to do alone. So whatever mission you're here to carry out in this lifetime, it's meant to be done with someone else. You may have had a dream about this, or you're going to, or it's just something you can see in your mind's eye. You have a vision, you've imagined some kind of mission here, but it's not your imagination. Maybe you see synchronicities about this, or about what you're meant to do, about your mission, and the person who is, so if you're seeing synchronicities about a person that is the person you're meant to carry this mission out with, and it's about trusting your vision. There may be a connection here to art, doesn't have to be necessarily. You may have felt aimless at points and lost in life, like what path to take. And if you're feeling that way now, I feel the key to finding your way is in this partnership. Okay. There are ways to activate your vision, and it has to do with listening to songs from the past or old records or something, old movies. Yeah, it's something about your dreams are connected to your mission. So whatever you really, really dream of doing, that is your mission. So you have a clear vision already about what your mission is. We have Earth, so it could be something to do with nature. It could be something to do with agriculture, sustainable living in nature, off-grid. Could also be like living in closer to nature. It could have something to do with plants, with rocks, with, I don't know, the ocean. But the closer you are to nature, the closer you will be to your mission here. So we have the gazelle. So you could have a connection to Africa. You could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in your chart. It doesn't have to be. It's like you have these antennas. You are connected to the higher realms. You have a good radar. It's like you're already receiving downloads and transmissions from the higher realms about what your purpose on this earth is, what your mission is. So it's not going to be a complete surprise to you. It involves a vision, it involves nature. And you kind of already feel it. You already have this heightened awareness. You already have certain psychic abilities and gifts, spiritual gifts. You're very perceptive. And even, you may not be an artist per se, but you have this artistic mind. Your mind is very colorful and creative and artistic. You could experience food allergies when you're out of balance and you're eating foods. You may feel them in your body working negatively. You could have a high sensitivity to toxic or processed foods. There's something about you watching out for nature or protecting nature. Going back to the wild, in the wild. Okay. The number 14 and the number 5, again, we have 555, angel number 555. You're definitely here to bring about some form of change when it comes to nature. Or you have some mission that is connected to nature and change. Maybe getting people to change back to nature, something like that. Let's see what else we have here. We have heart's desires. So you're meant to follow where your heart is taking you. Again, that's your dream. That's the dream you're meant to follow. You are very supported, guided, and protected by angels, whether you are aware of this or not. Your mission could involve some form of counseling, healing with your words. You could be an empath and listening to other people. Maybe you're a good listener. And speaking, listening and speaking, counseling, mentorship as well. Some form of communication that you're meant to use, speaking, expressing yourself creatively. Could be through painting, doesn't have to be, but again, painting nature. So there's this strong connection to nature. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. And nature really gets your creative juices flowing. We have writing, so you probably meant to write in some way, shape, or form here. Your mission has to do with writing or speaking, inspiring, teaching, entertaining with your words. So if you have a partnership here, maybe one of you is more of a good speaker and the other one of you is better at writing, or maybe one of you is better at creative expression through something like painting and the other one through writing and speaking. Okay, now we have environmentalist. That's more synchronicity right there. So definitely a connection to nature here. It says you are an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. Okay. So maybe you have something to teach about nature and the animals. And you can speak about it, you can write about it, maybe you teach seminars or webinars or workshops and we have, for some of you, music. This is not going to be for all of you. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So maybe sounds of nature, music, or something like that. We have mediator. So you actually, when I see mediator here, I am seeing someone who mediates between people and nature and animals. So you are a mediator between people who are disconnected from nature. Or you could also this could also just mean that you, with two here, you could be like meant for couples counseling or any counseling between two people with strained connections or relationships. This could be like a legal mediator, or it could be like psychological mediator, counselor, help people negotiate, step in when people can't do it for themselves. You have a gift of being impartial and being able to see both sides and be able to help people come to agreement. We have warrior. So you're definitely a warrior for nature, and you're also someone who is it's like you're a warrior for people to come together and understand each other. You're also meant to carry out the mission to fight for nature, fight for and defend and protect nature, and fight and defend and protect relationships as well. And also the relationship between man, nature, and animals, like to create a balance. You are someone who's very strong, very skillful, very disciplined, and you have a tough willpower. You're stoic and very self-sacrificial. You've done a good job conquering the ego, but you're also here to help other people achieve the same. You have mystic, so you're meant to use your psychic gifts to open them up and explore your psychic gifts. Connect to your higher self. And love. You're also here to teach about love, to help people with issues around love, partnerships, relationships. Your mission is to be a lover, or to learn how to be a lover, to teach about love, to explore the intimacy and deep love. You're here to experience deep love and share the vibration of that deep love. It's a higher level mystical spiritual love that you're meant to fight for and set the example with. Okay, interesting. The numinous. You're definitely meant to explore the depths of the mysteries and your psychic gifts and those occult, exploring the occult, exploring the numinous, the mysterious, the unseen, the unquantified, the not yet scientifically explained or explored. You're meant to delve into the unknown. You're meant to connect to universal truth and really do some shadow work on yourself as well. Work on yourself, personal development, spiritual development. This may even seem uncomfortable or foreign to you because I feel you may have your North Node in the 8th house or Scorpio. And so you're more comfortable with the physical, but you're meant to explore the supernatural. Okay. You're meant to use your intuition, learn how to use your intuition, learn how to trust your intuition and follow your intuition. 8th house. Yes, I was seeing the 8th house. There you go. You're meant for the deepest kind of love, most intimate. Your mission is to explore the depths of universal language, questions, and that connection is through the deep connection of the most intimate kind of love that there is, especially between two people. You're meant to explore that. There's something about sex here, eroticism, also connecting to someone else's energy, highest energy, through sexual exchange, but being very mindful of who you do this with, because you're taking on that person's karma as well as everything else that is good about their energy. Actually, you take it on. It's like that exchange is like downloading the other person's energy, mental, spiritual, emotional energy. It's like you learn by impression. It's like an imprint. When you exchange sexual energy with someone, you take on their qualities as well as their karma and vice versa. And you're meant to explore that. You're meant to learn. It's almost like when you connect to this person, you download their psychic gifts and they download your psychic gifts. If this person is very intuitive, you will learn and trust and become more intuitive yourself, or vice versa. You're meant to explore the secrets and mysteries of life for sure. You're definitely meant to explore partnerships in business and love. Your mission could involve investments here as well, and contracts. Neptune, dreams. Definitely seeing beyond the veil. You're meant to explore and expand your psychic gifts in this lifetime. Your mission has a lot to do with following your intuition, diving deep, and connecting to the universe and in all its wonderful, mysterious ways, such as dreams and synchronicities and Kundalini awakenings and sex, the sacral exchange of sex, not just giving it out away to anyone or receiving it from everyone, because then you're downloading stuff you don't want to download, right? 10th house. Some of you are even meant to kind of make a living off pursuits connected to nature, or build a reputation as a nature's advocate, or doing something in nature, or through your dreams, or your psychic gifts. Maybe you're meant to create a career around your psychic gifts or nature or something like that, or both. Or speaking or writing about something possibly connected to nature, the environment, or plants, agriculture, systems, or also about connection between humans and nature, or relationships, people, between two people. Okay, Capricorn, you're meant to be your own boss. You're definitely meant to be successful and be your own boss. But again, there seems to be a partnership that is connected to this. This is not something you're meant to be doing on your own. You're meant to raise and elevate together with someone else. Ninth house. Your mission involves maybe relocating to a faraway country where you will better carry out this mission. Maybe that is where this partnership is. Your mission, the more you explore outside your comfort zone in terms of where you live, the more successful you will be with your mission. That seems to be very linked to your career and success in your life. And with the ninth house again, 8th and 9th house is very similar also to the 12th house. It's again seeking, exploring, growing spiritually, going on a pilgrimage, going on a spiritual quest. Listening to gurus or becoming one, becoming a spiritual teacher very possibly, and taking risks. Your mission involves taking risks, relocating, traveling, reading, exploring, digging really, really, really deep. Not just scratching the surface. You're meant to dig deep and keep digging and looking and finding. And also with a blind faith, also following your intuition and your faith with even when you can't see evidence. You could have Scorpio in your chart. Why does this not surprise me? You could have a very important Scorpio placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, possibly. Again, the animal, connecting to the animal, but connecting to the soul, connecting the animal to the soul. So your mission has something to do with bridging between the natural world and the supernatural world, bridging between the 3D material world and the higher realms, the higher dimensions, the unseen, the numinous, the mysterious, the intuition as well. The reptilian brain with intuition. It's about merging the two without letting go of any of the other. Your mission is very intense, transformative for yourself, both for yourself and the world, actually. Even if you don't feel it's being done on a grand scale, even if you're not getting applauses or acclamation or rewards or awards for that matter, or being publicly, socially recognized, you are being recognized in the higher realms, okay? And whatever you do, even if it seems like really little to you, it's creating ripple effects of deep transformation, powerful transformation. It's plutonic energy. You're meant to bring down old structures. You're meant to bring down foundations that are faulty, that are not creating good things. You're meant to bring that down and transform. You're meant to transform people, relationships, your own and others. You're meant to transform yourself, have many deaths and rebirths in this lifetime, one being the death of the ego. You're meant to teach. You're meant to teach on a grand scale. I don't know if this is something online or teach about nature. 11th house, you're meant to have a following here. You could have your north node in the 11th, 9th, 10th house or 8th house, or Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius, or Capricorn. You have a very big mission. Your mission is, because we have 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th house. These are the most spiritually evolved houses in astrology. So this shows me that your mission in this lifetime is a highly spiritual one, and it's meant to affect many, many people. And some of you are meant to be famous for whatever you're doing, and it could be connected to nature or painting or speaking or writing or music. It could be combining all these. It could be counseling as well. So take what resonates. I'm reading for a lot of people here, but you guys, you can use your psychic gifts. You can do this teaching or this. You're meant to have some kind of a following. You're meant to lead. You're meant to influence and affect and help a lot of people. But the strongest thing I'm seeing here is help people connect back to nature and bridge their animal self with their higher self, basically. But you learn that process first for yourself. And ultimately, this has to do with love and the connection to self-love and love being at the center of everything we do, and how we treat animals, how we treat nature, how we treat other people. Sextile, opportunity. So your mission involves giving people, showing people opportunities, having opportunities, collaborating. I'm seeing collaborations and synergizing, bringing your skills, expertise, knowledge, experience, talents to the table, to combine them with talents of someone else, and together creating something you wouldn't have been able to create on your own. Yes. Yours is not meant to be a solitary mission. You're meant to do this with at least one other person, but definitely one other person, and then you both affect many other people together. And once you step into this mission with this person, all the doors will open for you, all the abundance comes in, all the opportunities. And that's when your life really takes off, and that's when you really truly feel yourself, and that's when you are able to follow your heart's desires. So, 6 of emotions. Maybe this is something you've dreamt of ever since you were a child. There is something that is connected to your inner child, to your childhood. Something you've always been meant to do since you were a child. Maybe you were someone who's very connected to animals as a child, or you observed animals in nature a lot. And you dreamt about, maybe you were curious about planets. And I'm seeing Saturn there. That little girl is holding, Saturn spinning on top of her hand. So I'm seeing you may have had a difficult childhood, but that was to prepare you for either helping other people who've been through the same, or helping people within their relationships. I'm seeing a heaviness here, but it's kind of like you went through this heaviness, but now it's like you can now look back at it, and life is easier for you now because the worst is now behind you. You're very curious about travel and learning, and you're meant to really travel and learn and do things you've always wanted to do since you were a child. Ace of Voices. You're here to uncover the truth, to see the truth, to speak truth. You're very wise. I'm again seeing the owl, so owls could be a symbol for you. Definitely something about communication and the truth here. Knight of Inspiration. You could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in your chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But you're here to inspire, motivate, and move with whatever inspires you. Take the vision and run with it. You're meant to be happy. Your mission involves being happy, so you can teach others about being happy as well. The Devil. Okay. Bridging negative and positive, transmuting negative to positive energy, working with both light and shadow is part of your mission. You could be a little bit of a workaholic. You could have Capricorn in your chart, but you're definitely meant to be your own boss. You're not meant to be told what to do by anyone. Yes, not for sure with the Emperor here. You're definitely meant to be in charge. You're meant to, you and someone else be in charge together, but you are more of the masculine energy, even though you may be feminine watching this. But you're definitely, your mission involves being a leader of some kind, being someone others look up to, someone who brings innovation, someone, it could even be like technology connected to nature that is innovative, or yeah. And then have that morph into something else, or do that and also do the spiritual side. Or you combine with someone else who has these qualities, and you, each one of you does your own thing. You're definitely meant to be a boss or a CEO, or your own boss, an entrepreneur. You have a very innovative mind, and yeah. So pile 1, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members area. I just uploaded a new video on Patreon recently. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all, and see you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 2. If you chose the self, this is your reading. This is all about your mission in this lifetime. Okay, so it seems like your mission in this lifetime could be, very well be connected to the self, you. Your soul as well, your core, your essence. And also something very special about you. There is something very special about you that is meant to be nurtured and pursued, and your mission has a lot to do with accepting things about yourself and learning about yourself and discovering a talent that you haven't yet discovered. There's a talent that you haven't yet discovered that is at the center of your core, and once you discover that, you're going to know what your mission is. You are already on the right track, by the way, toward your mission. You're already kind of doing it, or at the beginning of it, or pre-stages of doing it. The number 29 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 2. There's also different sides of you that you're meant to use all of them in your life's mission without oppressing any of the parts of yourself that you maybe don't like that much. Don't oppress any parts of yourself. You're meant to use it all. Because there's something about using all of yourself that makes you limitless in terms of the universe of possibilities of all the things you're meant to do. And it's not just one thing. Okay. Sacral chakra. You're meant to flow with the universe, and I'm seeing use your body. Something about your body as well is tied to your mission. You're meant to do something that involves your body. and creation. You're meant to create something. The number 3 could be relevant to you. You are meant to create a child or a project or something here. You're meant to create progress. You're meant to network and communicate, analyze data, possibly analyze, teach, hands-on teaching or skills teaching, something like that. You could have Gemini or Virgo in your chart, but I'm seeing strongly Gemini. Tiger. Okay, so you could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in your chart. Some strong placement, but again, doesn't have to be. It could be just the energy I'm picking up here. You're meant to follow your passion, what you're passionate about. You could feel a connection to Asia or have some kind of connection to Asia. You have very feminine energy. Regardless of whether you're masculine or feminine, your intuition is strong. You're very sensual and you're meant to explore your sensual side and your sexual side as well. You're meant to follow your intuition, follow your passions. And also do it with fear, but do it anyway. Maybe a phrase you use or something you need to do. Work against your fears, work your fears away, work with your fears, transmute your fears into action. We have artist. It is a form of art to be able to transmute negative to positive energy. But maybe that's not what we're talking about here. You're definitely meant to create something, a work of art, or your body is a work of art, or create a child that's a work of art. It could be an actual painting or an actual work of art, or something you're meant to create. Or there's another thing I'm seeing here. If you engage in artistic activities, even if that's not your mission, it is tied to opening up your mission. So let's say your mission is painting, that's fine. But if it's not, then if you paint or doodle or do something, even if you're not doing anything like a masterpiece, right? Just engaging in artistic activities will be beneficial to you, opening up your creative flow to be able to find the solutions and move through your mission in this lifetime. Your mission in this lifetime could be connected to children or to your inner child, childlike energy. And childlike energy is the energy of creation. But you may have a mission of creating a child, very, very specifically. Or teaching, helping, and healing children, possibly. We have author. Some of you, your mission may be to create children's books or something for children, like videos or whatever. Or is there something about your childhood that you're meant to share in a book? That is a part of your mission. You're meant to have more than one career. You're meant to change from one career to the other. You have more than one mission when it comes to your work. The way you carry out your mission, you have more than one. You're always meant to follow joy and abundance when it comes to the careers that you choose, because that's the way to carry out your mission. Justice. Do yourself justice and do what makes you happy. But your career or your mission could be tied to the justice system or bringing social justice or justice to children. Protecting children. Writing about it could help. Study. Your mission involves reading a lot and studying a lot about justice, children, creation. You're meant to research. Also, you're meant to work on your self-confidence and find ways to enhance your confidence. We have the owl, so you could be connected to pile number 1 as well. You're definitely someone who is very wise. You may like to study. If not, you're being encouraged to study. You're meant to do something innovative with pioneer here, something that's never been done before, or something that's never been done in a certain way before. You may have a passion for doing and creating things that have never been done before. You have epiphanies, you have brilliant ideas that you're meant to follow. You're meant to follow what you love doing. Definitely could be a connection to pile number 1. Dilettante, or dilettante, I don't know how you read this. Delights in the arts without having to be a professional. There you go. So that's what I was saying. You don't have to be a painter to appreciate art, and art connecting you to your own creativity. Whether you're painting something or doodling or just seeing other art, it helps you create other things that don't necessarily have to be art. You're meant to heal. Something to do with the things that you are innovating with, or you're a pioneer, or your mission has something to do with pioneer in the healing arts. Now this could be energy healing or actual science like medicine, or repairing the body, repairing the mind and the soul could have something to do with your mission and innovative ways of doing that. Okay. Could be something to do with healing through art, helping other people heal through art. We have femme fatale. Highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. You are here to heal your feminine energy, other people's feminine energy, connect people with their intuition and connect to your intuition. Your mission is very connected to healing the feminine energy in this world. Starting with your own, but definitely finding also innovative ways of doing this. So I'm seeing OBGYN or gynecologist. I'm seeing doula. I'm seeing psychic work. I'm also seeing, if you're a masculine energy, you're here to help the feminine heal feminine energy with your masculine energy. You're here to heal the feminine energy in the world. You could have Sagittarius in your chart. Your mission could be connected to travel in some way, shape, or form. There's something about relocating could be a possibility here. Adventure, taking risks, following what makes you happy, delving and diving into philosophy, reading authors, seeking. You're meant to seek. You're a seeker. Your mission has to do with seeking knowledge, seeking explanation, seeking the depth, seeking beyond the superficial, a son. So you may have a mission to have a son, very literally, as a child, or to be a father or a mother of a son, like a male child. But again, now we have masculine and feminine energy. Your mission has something to do with balancing the yin, the yang, the masculine, the feminine, transmuting negative to positive, positive, shadow and light, and bringing it all together. You may have, your mission could be tied to being a father or a mother. You're meant to shine. You're meant to learn how to be self-sufficient. You're meant how to connect with others as well as how to be alone. You're meant to balance your ego with your intuition. Could have Virgo in your chart. Now we have Alchemist. So there's something here about plants and nature, again tying to pile number 1 very possibly. Your mission is connected to rituals, efficiency, methods, health. Health is a big thing now. This could be health with like natural healing methods, energy healing methods. I'm seeing that very strongly here. Oh, I'm also healing methods that are carried out in other places of the world. You're meant to bring that to where you are and innovate in that way. Or it could be techniques connected to nature and healing that you're meant to bring to where you are that are done in other places differently, and you're meant to bring that awareness to where you are or take it to other places. You have try and follow the flow. You're meant to follow the flow of where your intuition leads you. You're here to help harmonize the feminine energy in the world. You're here to energize and flow with life and help others, and you're here to support others and heal. You're a healer. Heal the feminine and masculine energy so that feminine and masculine can flow and coexist and create. You're here. Your mission is going to cause an impact on the world. It's going to affect change. It has something to do with your body and your image as well. It's like you are a living example of health. Your mission has something to do with being a living example of health and balance, physical and energy-wise. You are your brand, and your brand is meant to be pushed forward. Your brand is very innovative and healthy and balanced, and you're meant to create yourself and then inspire others to create themselves, if that makes sense. Your mission could have something to do with clothes or the body or fashion or nature, children as well. Pluto, transformation, very connected to pile number 1. You're meant to affect big change on this planet, on people, on how people are doing things, how people are taking care of their health. You're here to make an impact when it comes to health, like a huge change, deep, transformative, powerful change when it comes to people doing themselves justice and justice toward children, or creating themselves, helping people create and co-create themselves and work on themselves and become the best, highest version, more balanced version of themselves. You're here to bring balance. Your mission involves bringing balance to this world in an innovative and healing way, transformative way. You're here to affect change and transformation of the healing kind. You're here to bring a death and rebirth to this world and to people. You could have Libra in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, important placements. Could be Vedic or tropical astrology. You have ideals. You are an idealist, and you're meant to carry out the world you would like to see through rose-colored glasses, which you do see, which is the reason why you were able to manifest that very world. You affect transformation. You affect change by not allowing what you perceive as 3D reality to cloud what your intuition knows is possible. So you're a powerful manifester of the reality that you want to see. And you are the change you want to see in the world as well. So, yes, you're here to bring fairness and balance to this world and teach about diplomacy and be diplomatic. While it's like it's leading the world, people, anyone you affect around you through this powerful, deep transformation, but in a very soft way. Wow, Mars. Soft and effective Mars energy with Pluto, that is tower energy. You're definitely meant to bring down faulty foundations and structures that are outdated. You're meant to use your courage, your strength. You are someone who's very strong and courageous. You have a strong willpower, very connected to pile number 1. Something about your sex drive connected to your libido, connected to your ability to create. This masculine energy again. You're really meant to take action when it comes to manifesting the vision that you have, the ideal vision of the world that you want to see. You're creating it by being it, first and foremost. And then setting the example. Uranus, again, look at this, tower energy. You're definitely here. Your mission involves a breakthrough or an epiphany, doing something suddenly and unexpectedly original, something very innovative or original, something that's never been done before, humanitarian, on a big scale, that's going to help a lot of people. That means reform, freedom from something, rupture with the old, bringing about an awakening to many things as well. And also learning and showing that everything is connected. The Hierophant. Your mission is very tied to, you're very committed to your mission. You're meant to commit to your mission and this change coming from your connection to your higher self, from the downloads you get from the higher realms. It's like you're meant to be some form of spiritual teacher or something. You could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart. Now we have the masculine, feminine energy combined with the King of Cups. Because Cups is feminine energy, the King is masculine energy. You're like this high priest or high priestess energy. You are highly intuitive and psychic. Whether you're aware of this or not, 6 of Pentacles, you're here to bring a balance in this material world. 2 of Emotions, bringing people together, bringing hearts together, getting people to see eye to eye, getting people to compromise. And now we have the Queen of Cups. Interesting how pile 1 got the partner. You're meant to do this in a partnership with someone else. You both have different qualities. One of you is more psychic, one of you is more vulnerable, one of you is less vulnerable. You're both psychic. You have a psychic connection here with someone. It's like you were meant to work individually in your life, so I wouldn't be surprised you come together later in life. And you're meant to create children together. You're meant to explore the world together. Your relationship, and I feel this is a romantic relationship, a higher level commitment, is meant to come and affect change in this world by co-creating and creating something new. There could be a long distance here in this connection, like a separation, geographical separation. One of you is very feminine energy, one of you is very masculine, but both of you very connected to the masculine and the feminine energy. It's so interesting. You two, by coming together, you're going to create something very new and innovative, and it will bring a balance to this world. Because of the love you share and the things you have in common, like this connection that is connected to your mission in this lifetime is going to show up later in your life, and it's going to take you by surprise, and you're not going to see this coming. Maybe this has already happened, but this could be a powerful fated encounter or a dream or something here. One of you is more emotional, one of you is more fiery and passionate. Okay, wow. You're meant to co-create something with this person and transform through each other and create a more balanced world together, affecting everything around you guys. You guys are going to trigger and be the catalyst of each other's creativity just by coming into contact with each other. I see a lot of bright ideas. See, we have lightning here, we have light bulb and lightning there, we have what seems to be lightning there. There is a very healing connection. The two of you heal each other, and the two of you being together are going to heal a lot of people just by being together. There's not much you even have to do. But you also have like this thing that you're going to work on together. Pile 2, wow, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys. Let me know how this resonates for you. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye, till next time. Welcome, pile 3. If you chose the bridge, this is your reading. This is all about your mission in this lifetime. The number 38 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 11. Yes, 11 and the number 38 could be relevant to you. Okay, so your mission in this lifetime involves bridging some kind of a gap, or being a bridge in some way, shape, or form, being a connection or a link, or creating a bridge, creating a connection, creating a link, creating a gateway, creating a possibility toward from one place to the other. Connecting people, connecting places. It could have something to do with air travel, air bridges, or transportation, communication, facilitating communication and connection between people, bringing down boundaries, helping people rise above troubled waters, connecting people's hearts. Okay. Furred and feathered friends, so you could have a connection to animals, bridging the connection between people and animals, people and nature. The number 27 could be relevant, the number 9. The number 9 and the number 11. You're here to help close cycles. And do something on a large scale, because I'm seeing the 11th house. You could have Aquarius in your chart. You could also have Sagittarius in your chart, very possibly. Again, travel. I'm seeing travel with the 9th house, the number 9 in the 9th house. We have Buffalo, so you could have Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in your chart strongly. But I'm seeing animals. Your connection to animals is very strong, or the animal world, or your animal, your animal self, the connection to your mission is a steady one. It's grounded. You're here to bridge heaven and earth. You're here to bridge the material and the spiritual, the seen and the unseen. You are someone, you are both practical and spiritual. You combine both. You are a bridge between the natural and the spiritual, the practical and the spiritual. You are a bridge. You are like that. You are that bridge. You work well in both realms, and you have your feet well grounded on earth, as well as your higher self connected to the higher realms. Yes. You see challenges, hardship, trials and tribulations as opportunities to level up. You turn your obstacles into stepping stones. And that is a part of your mission, is turning obstacles into stepping stones, or helping others do that. That is the bridge that you're helping create, is to teach people, to inspire people, to turn obstacles into stepping stones. Your mission is connected to you being able to turn your obstacles into stepping stones. You are meant to overcome fear. You're someone who is fearless, or you're meant to be fearless. You're gentle yet unwavering, and your march in your mission. Okay. We have oracle cards, so your mission could involve oracle cards, or maybe you have been told before and you're getting your extra confirmation and validation in this reading. Maybe you got a reading on this. This is also saying that you yourself could get oracle cards and discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. For some of you, you have a special psychic connection to animals, and you communicate with animals and they have messages or animal totems, or you use animal oracle cards or something. Your mission may involve using oracle cards very specifically to help people bridge their practical life to their spiritual self, to their soul. Yeah, healer. Your mission involves healing by reconnecting people to their souls. Okay, there you go. You have a spiritual gift of healing. The connection between the body and the soul. Your mission could involve yoga or energy healing or Reiki. Either way, even if this is not part of your mission, it is going to help you on your mission to practice yoga, to stretch, to exercise. Teaching yoga could be a part of your spiritual mission, your mission in this lifetime, teaching yoga or teaching younger people, or also teaching younger people yoga, or teaching about healing animals. Again, teaching about animals, or teaching about connecting to the animal kingdom and flowers. Animal and natural kingdom. You're very connected to teaching about animals, nature, younger children. I almost get a sense that you could have a connection to pile number 1 here. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. Your life's work, your mission, could be connected to both animals, children, and plants. Physical exercise. Okay, I see. So your life's mission, your mission in this lifetime, is to bridge the connection between the body and the soul, and how if you heal your body, you're healing your soul, and how you heal your soul is healing your body as well. It's a two-way energy exchange between body and soul. Child magical. Your mission is connected somehow to children, or healing the inner child, or bringing back that childlike quality so people can heal. You see the potential and the beauty in all things. You have this magical belief that everything is possible, and your mission is tied to connecting to that magical inner child. And your mission is to create a bridge between heaven and earth, to make living a more magical experience. You're definitely a seeker. This is so interesting how what piles 1, 2, and 3 are so connected. You have a thirst for wisdom that you're meant to pursue and follow and feed quench. You are a truth seeker and you're meant to follow the truth. You could be considered a rebel in many cases, where you may walk away from old, what you've always known, or what you used to know as a child, or what was taught to you as a child. And you're meant to get back to nature, get people back to nature, go on a spiritual quest, maybe some hiking, spending time in nature, finding the magic within and the magic to reconnect to nature and away from cities. I'm seeing away from cities into nature. Child eternal. You're meant to let that inner child come out and play like all the time. If you have this determination to remain young in your body, there's a reason for that. You're meant to remain young, body, mind, and soul, and your mission is connected to working with nature and teaching others about how they can remain young, mind, body, and soul. Because you have this ability to see things with fresh eyes, and this childlike wonder is still in you, and you have this to teach to others. And this is also why you connect so well to children and animals, because there's this innocence about you. It's very, very beautiful. Mercury, your mission is communicating here. Your voice is very healing. Whatever you communicate is very healing to other people's inner child, and to children, and to your inner child. Your mission is connected to words, information, maybe a trade, a service that you buy, that you sell, or it could be something that you report through your words and write. Your words are very healing. Or whatever you're teaching about nature and communicating is very healing. You have these smart ideas that you're meant to pursue and share and teach about as well, and work on. Build on these brilliant ideas that you have. But for that, these are processes that take a long time. But once you get on it, I see a life's work here. You're meant to allow your ideas to flow, and you're meant to follow these ideas and where they're leading you. Something to do with growing plants as well, growing plants, connecting to nature again. You could have Leo in your chart, something about being a lover, expressing yourself through love, and childlike energy. Again, Leo is the 5th house energy, is children, 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 flirting, working on your self-confidence, working on connecting through your heart chakra, your heart, loving yourself, loving others, communicating in a loving way, teaching about loving communication. You have a very strong connection to children and animals and nature. Twelfth house, seeker again. Connecting to the mysterious, the unseen, the unknown, expanding your psychic gifts, dreams, healing, spiritual development. Opening up of your subconscious, healing of the subconscious. Subconscious triggered from your childhood wounds or inner child wounds. You're meant to heal the inner child and help others do the same. Cancer, you have this very nurturing energy. You're meant to either be a mother or be a mother figure to someone, or take in other people who didn't have good mothers or didn't have mother figures in their life and be that in people's life. You are meant to bring people comfort, animals, children comfort, and people's inner child as well. You are meant to have a family of animals or a family of children, or your life purpose is definitely connected to either being a mother or having a child, or taking care of animals or teaching children in a very empathic and nurturing way. Your life purpose is connected to nurturing and healing children, nurturing and healing nature and animals. Healing, conjunction, interesting. You're meant to do this with someone else in a partnership. You're not meant to do this alone. You're meant to collaborate with this. Your mission in this lifetime is a very healing one. You're here to heal on a grand scale. Your mission is connected to releasing a lot of ancestral trauma that is here on Earth. Your healing abilities are connected to personal development, inherited issues. So if you're like, let's say, a doctor, you're meant to investigate and be in the field of genetic conditions. You're also here to help people heal their self-doubt, for some of you, and softening the pain, cleansing. Your energy is very purifying. Your mission has to do with cleansing the karma on this planet for self, so people can be reborn, so everything can be reborn and start over, a new cycle. We have the physical body here, so your mission could have something to do with personal training or coaching, something to do with physical health, mental health, and spiritual health, or the combination of all three in one, to create a starting point, a fresh start. You're here to bring a fresh perspective and show people that they can have a fresh start, a new beginning. Okay, you're rebellious enough to be the one taking on this mission. So pile number 3, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members area. I just uploaded a new video on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you. Bless you all, and see you sometime soon. Bye till next time. Welcome pile 4. If you chose the forest, this is your reading. This is your mission in this lifetime. The number 36 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 9, 36 and 9. The forest, seeing the forest for the trees, the woods, nature, the jungle, adventure, depth. Okay, direction, compass, something to do with maps and following directions, travel, moving, getting through mazes, solving problems. Finding your way after losing your way. Okay. So you may have had some experience in your life that made you feel lost, and you had to heal. Healing. You have a mission of healing. Trauma, healing very deep complicated things. The number 30 could be relevant. The number 3, networking, communication. We have eagle. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Your mission has something to do with your ability to have a bird's eye view, to detach, because you've healed very heavy things. You've learned to detach and see things from a broader perspective. You have this powerful ability to rise above, to detach from your own drama by looking at things from the outside as if it were going on with you. So maybe you've learned to dissociate as well. You're a truth seeker. You're a karma. You're here to transform karma. Your mission is connected to transforming karma. You've been through some karmic cycles. You've been through it. You've been through the ringer, and this is all to transform you. It was pushing you to be your best and higher self. You're a lot stronger than you thought you were initially in your life, earlier on. And everything you've been through has just shown you how strong you are. I know this sounds very vague, but it's very introductory, but let's see. Yeah, that's why, because you're meant to be a leader. You were meant to go through all of this so you could lead others, to take charge so others could follow and trust you. Yeah, maybe you're meant to be a leader, a family leader, a leader in your family, have a family, have loving friends around you. Joan of Arc could resonate with you. Nutrition. Your mission has something to do with teaching families about healthy eating, or conducting like your family, or inspiring your family to eat better. Maybe your life mission is connected to being a chef, a cook, or a nutritionist, or teaching people about nutrition or eating healthier, or helping families eat healthier. Body work, working on their body, could be personal trainer / nutritionist, some form of physical healing through physical therapy or exercise training or massage therapy, nutrition, and working with families, or doing that for your family. Builder. It could be connected to bodybuilding, or building muscles, or building a strong life. Crystals, connection to earth. So your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for energy healing, or healing energy. Okay. You're meant to be the hero in someone's life, or the heroine. Your life mission, your mission in this lifetime, is all about overcoming obstacles and climbing mountains and achieving milestones and goals by taking practical steps, by being disciplined, by taking care of your body, by taking care of the foundations. Your life mission, it has everything to do with personal empowerment, yours and others, and leading people toward their own personal empowerment. Angel, you are an angel, an earth angel in people's lives. And your life mission is very tied to helping those in need with no expectation in return. Yeah, serving humanity with humility. So your life mission is not necessarily connected to public acclaim. you probably will feel like you don't always get the recognition you deserve, but that's not your mission. To be an athlete or help other athletes, again, work on your body, transcend your own physical limitations, help other people transcend physical limitations, including handicaps. And we have physical therapy there. You're here to develop personal willpower, strength of spirit, and help others do the same and overcome obstacles. Turn obstacles into stepping stones. This could be as a coach, a personal trainer, nutritionist, or leading by example. Quincunx, you're here to help people through complex situations, to bring the missing puzzle piece of what people needed. Okay. Aquarius, you could have Aquarius in your chart. You're here to innovate when it comes to new ways of overcoming obstacles. You're possibly here to help athletes in a very innovative way. Fifth house. Your life's mission could be connected to youth or children, educating children about nutrition, or getting people to look younger by applying the right techniques to their physical exercise or food that they're eating. You could your life mission could be connected to family entertainment or performance, or working with your family and with your children. Maybe children's parties. Could be about getting families to connect through play and food. Okay, we have Pisces. You could have Pisces in your chart. Following your intuition. Something to do with childlike imagination. Your life mission, your mission in this lifetime connected to childlike imagination. What you can dream, you can create. You're meant to manifest and create something that your child, your inner child, you wanted to do as a child. Second house. Making money with body work or coaching or training or physical therapy, exercise training, energy healing, or even building things, building houses, or building things brings you a sense of accomplishment. Building people up, building things, health, physical money, things, nature, healthy, getting back to nature with food, healthy nutrition, non-processed, purification, moon, feelings. Being a mother, having a family, taking care of your family, nurturing your family, making sure daily life is going, you take care of the daily kind of routines. Mother and father, Saturn energy. You're meant to either be a very masculine energy or very feminine energy here. Okay, so your life mission could be connected to having a home-based or family business, working from home so that you can take care of your children, or could have something to do with catering or food business, family business, children, doula, teaching children, marriage, motherhood, fatherhood, Aries. You could have Aries in your chart. Could have something to do with driving, like carpooling as well. The Chariot. Transportation. Tackling many things at once. Multitasking. Maybe having many kids or multiple sources of income. Taking care of your kids, taking care of your business at the same time, doing it all. Ace of Emotions, self-love, teaching about self-love, practicing self-love, being a living example of self-love, inspiring others. Yeah, it seems like you've been through a lot. 9 of Wands, and you've never given up. You're here to set the example of doing everything and showing that you can do everything and it's possible to still build a solid foundation. 3 of Pentacles. You're meant to collaborate with other like-minded people. I would say parents. The Lovers. You could have Gemini in your chart or Cancerian energy. Create a solid, stable... Your mission is connected to higher level soulmate as well. Yeah, with the Moon and Saturn there. It's connected to a marriage or getting married or being with someone with whom you have this broader, bigger vision of life, and you're meant to carry out things together. Your mission could have something to do with helping people collaborate and come together to create something that is bigger than themselves. Pile 4, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Share how this resonates with you in the comment section if it did not. Choose another pile. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. I just uploaded a new Patreon video recently. Don't forget to save the video if you want to watch again later, and share this video with someone you feel may need this message. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 5. Last but not least, the gem. You chose the gem. The number 56 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 11. But because you chose pile number 5, I would say your mission in life has something to do with change, okay? The gem. Change. You're meant to do something very unique, very valuable, precious, unique, and needed. Needed. Could be something to do with jewelry as well. That's very specific for someone. You're definitely meant to shine, because your mission is very, very unique. Heart chakra. Okay, you're here to raise the vibration. You're here to bring everything and everyone back to the energy of love. You're here to raise from the vibration from fear to love. From the lowest to the highest vibration of them all, to get people closer to God, to the higher realms, to their higher self. You're here to spread the magic with the hummingbird. You could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart. You're definitely here for something very magical, very superior, very, well, not superior, but very high vibe. Just You're here to remove the fear, to cleanse, to get everything and everyone to elevate. You're here to raise the vibration of the planet. You are here to help carry everything into higher dimensions. Your positive, enthusiastic, spiritually resourceful self. You're an endless well of energy and positivity, and you're meant to generate more of that. You may be a little bit pushy or insistent at times, but it's only to help people. You may be that kind of like person who comes around like the hummingbird, who's like, do this, do that, or let me help you with this. And you may annoy people at times who are not ready for your positive energy, who like to be in their low vibes. You're very smart, you're very curious, you love to learn, and you're meant to learn. You're here to nourish and rejuvenate people, to feed the soul, to show people that love is the answer. You make life more magical. You're here to make life more magical with your positive energy. Okay, beautiful. You're here to teach about love, to share love, travel. Okay, so you're here to make love travel. Your mission could be connected to something you do online, or dealing with different cultures, or actual physical travel. Your North Node could be in Sagittarius or the 9th house. 12th house or Pisces. Options. There are many things that you're meant to do with your mission. You're meant to carry out your mission in more than one way, or you have several ways in which you can carry out this mission. It's not just one way. Something to do with books, either reading or writing books. Some form of involvement with books has something to do with your mission. Spiritual teacher. Maybe, you're meant to be a spiritual teacher about love, and maybe you're going to write about it. Maybe your words are going to travel the world, or maybe you're meant to travel the world for seminars, maybe webinars, classes, sessions, maybe energy healing sessions. Maybe you're teaching about energy healing. Maybe your life mission is connected to spiritual teaching and energy healing. School. You're here to learn and teach about spirituality and energy healing. And or travel, or you're meant to travel the world. This is very straightforward. Your mission involves some form of going to school or learning skills or teaching skills. Enlightenment. Connection to the higher realms. Exorcist. You're meant to cleanse the earth and free yourself and others from destructive impulses, of course, connected to fear. You're meant to free people from their fear so that they stop their destructive patterns, either thought or behavioral patterns. You're here to free people from destroying themselves and others, and you're here to help people get into the right energy so they can uplift and be the best version of themselves. And your mission involves being a companion, being loyal, and being generous with your energy, with your time. You're definitely a liberator. You're here to liberate people from their fear, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. There you go. Yes. You're here to teach about that as well. Okay. Alchemist. Yeah. And you're here to help raise the vibration, transmute negative to positive, negativity into goals and action, building a life, a precious life. You're here to assist people within their relationships. You're here to your mission involves marriage and business partnerships, collaborations. Your relationships are directly connected to your life purpose and mission. Your mission is to bring social awareness and people's own awareness to what they need to heal and release, which is connected to their fears. Opposition. You're a walking mirror, by the way. You're here to mirror people back to themselves so people can see themselves for who they truly are and what they need to work on. You're here to confront people with themselves. That's your mission, to make people conscious. Even to make people conscious within their own relationships, to see themselves and what they're doing and why conflict arises. You're here to help people turn obstacles into stepping stones when it comes to relationships, and to heal conflict and find compromise, focusing on love being the answer, of course, so that people can expand and their life can expand. And it's about raising the vibration, so to step into the energy of abundance and expansion. It's about transmuting negative to positive so that you can allow your life to expand and bring more abundance into your life. You're here to teach on a higher level, spiritual teaching all the way. You could have like Jupiter in your 9th house or 10th house or 7th house as well. You're definitely here to teach. I'm seeing big teacher vibes here on a global scale. You could have Gemini in your chart or Sagittarius as well. You're definitely here to communicate something important. Your curiosity leads you to what you need to learn and teach. You're here to also feed curious minds with knowledge. You're meant to study and teach what you study. You're meant to explore your neighborhood as well as the rest of the world. Never forget where you're from, but there's also mother wound healing here. There's something about your mission being connected to where you are and also reaching people all over the world. It's about having a stability within your home, but also allowing yourself to travel. I'm not seeing a nomad. I'm seeing more someone who has like a home-based business and then you travel often, frequently, or as much as you need to or want to. Family life. Family and marriage is very important in your mission. 3rd house, communication, siblings, relatives, neighbors. Again, something to do with your neighbors or walking around the neighborhood or walking around a lot. Social invitations, socializing, networking, PR work maybe. Helping people connect, improving relationships between people, being the glue between people, be the person who brings people together, square, challenge. Help people solve their challenges with each other within their neighborhoods. So maybe you're the peacemaker of the neighborhood or something, or the building or whatever. Venus love, yeah, you're definitely here to show how you can solve problems with love, how you can solve any challenge with love. You take on a lot of responsibilities, or you show how people can deal with their burdens and free themselves with love. You are meant to be financially independent. Your mission is about showing how love can help you with your load. Anxiety, sleepless nights, overthinking, 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Reconciliation. So you're here to help communities heal and reconcile after pain, trauma, any conflict. You're here to, your mission has something to do with teaching people how they can be, there can be healthily interdependent and heal codependency. To show people how, if they want to be able to compromise and tackle issues in their community, relationships, neighborhood, or family, the way to go is by working on their independent shadow work stuff, material life, and then come together and not expect someone else to pick up for you, to do it for you. Okay, well, that was liberate you from the pressure. You're here to liberate people from the pressure, unnecessary drama, by focusing on love. Okay, pile number 5, that was your reading. Yes, you have a very unique influence in other people's lives, very unique insights and outlook. People look up to you for guidance, for your presence is very healing. When people find you in their life, they feel like they found something really special and precious, and because the effect you have on people's lives is so valuable on so many levels. Yeah, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. If this resonated, let me know how in the comment section. If not, choose another pile. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for future uploads on the channel if you're interested. Save the video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all and see you sometime soon. Bye, till next time.